Warbands are kind of going to change how World of Warcraft feels at a very, very fundamental level.
Ian literally said
that is what he said. He said it's a foundation, and it's pretty damn clear that this will be changed up. I would not be surprised if you get, something physical in-game for your Warband at some point in the future. Not War Within launch, certainly, though. But
Midnight Horizon sound.
Yeah, so overall then, we've learned a few new things for Warbands, and we can just see how the feature's fleshed out. We have used it! In fact, Matt, if you swap over to the alpha, you'll be able to just show people it. So you have 5 slots for characters that can be shown off.
Yo, I've got the sword cursor because I was targeting the thing when I logged out. Yeah,
Neat.
so obviously things are undercooked. Like I can't physically click these or anything. I can hover over, so eventually you can imagine them clickable. You'll notice it's set.
Oh yes, they're professions.
Leatherworking.
Yeah.
In the future, they will also have their gold and other information.
Oh, that's really useful. Great.
Just not quite at the minute. So you get to see everything. There's Babby is the mage. It doesn't have a thing yet. So you see everyone's stuff here. You can get your favorites away. You'll be like... so actually, one thing is that this doesn't work on a cross-realm basis yet. The intent is for it to eventually.
I see.
Because this is weird. Because they have a realm version of this where you can just sort everyone on one realm. But this is kind of how it works at the minute.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'll show you the thing that I thought was most exciting about this. And this is because I'm a fucking nerd. Elf.
Oh!
Those are...
Right.
Elves. That's a boy elf.
So
that's a night elf. That's a blood elf.
It's a good search.
Yeah. It is a wee bit broken. Yo, did they fix that bug already? No. So, Druid, delete A, goes away. Doesn't research.
I haven't
the bug's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, you can search by... You can search... Oh my... Letter. The HK in this. Yeah, you can search by what it calls as well. You can search by profession. You can search by... Can you search by place? You can search by place as well. So if you're like, which was the... Because if you've got 60 alts...
It's just any variable that's exposed to that.
And you're chilling like, bro, which one did I park outside Siege of Orgrimmar? And you go Vale, and bam, there you go. Sorted. You do that. Which I thought was like, I might actually just literally be a nerd. But that was like the first thing I was like, holy shit.
And there are more things.
And you can move them around like this. And you can also be like, I don't anyone except this one.
And look, it can be all lonely.
Demon Hunter, it's a loner, makes sense. Or you can be like, just give me all,
Yeah. So to move on then, we have other aspects of Warbands. Quests. The game knows if you've done a quest or haven't done a quest on your Warband. The positive thing there is... if you log into Valdrakken, you'll see what's annoying, where just every single quest icon is there, so you'll be able to filter out things you've already done, which is great.
Oh, yep.
So that's really nice. Then bonus XP.
Yeah, you cannot search by armor type.
So
you can search by class, so you go, demon.
The bonus...
Can you multi-search? No, that's the wrong... Oh, it doesn't.
Interesting. Anyway, so bonus XP. Right, the way that the bonus XP works is if you hit level 80, then your next character will get you'll just get a 5% account-wide XP boost. That goes all the way up to 25%. And that basically means that, for loads of us, we'll be able to get that fairly quickly because we've already got a few max level.
We don't know level 80s. But
yeah. But, most of us are pretty close to that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really cool. That's just them fully being like, right, the players want alts. We will give them the alts.
Go for it.
Yeah, they would not have done this in the past.
No, they wouldn't have, because I'm like, but what if you want the full leveling journey? And now someone's like, fuck up and give me alts.
Do you remember the great removal of XP potions? Remember the ones that you get from Pandaria, by killing the Lieutenant Claxy dude near the wall and a few other rares. So that's...
Oh yeah, the accelerated learning. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, that's some big stuff. The transmog side of things then, which we don't have any notes for, but basically... Unless it is limited specifically to a class, if you pick it up on a character, it will be there account-wide. Now, that does initially seem really annoying for getting like old tier sets and stuff. It's worth remembering the tier sets share an appearance with non-tier set bits of gear from the same raid. So look, it is a humongous improvement, basically. A few technical quibbles with the class specific stuff, but overall really good. And I believe that works for like whites and grays and stuff as well.
Yeah, it was actually crazy. I noticed something that I actually meant to write somewhere and I never did, which was, how did it work? It was kind of weird, but it was really cool, where I sold... No, that's what it was. I got a grey item on, I think it was a druid, and it was plate or mail or something I couldn't wear. And the grey item had a use effect, which was add this appearance. So instead of me having to mail it over or put it in the bank and put it on equip, I just clicked the item and then it was like, this is going to bind to you, but it'll put it in your transmog. And I was like, yeah, give me that.
So the next bit of UI then is transferring currencies, and this is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, in my opinion, because it is systemic. In the past, a currency would come out and we'd all say, Blizzard, we need a vendor so that we can move this currency from one character to another character. Now, they don't need to do that because you just do it in your UI.
Yeah, it is.
So you can see here for Dragon Isle supplies, you can click on those and there's a new button. That button says transfer. Click that button and you'll be presented with a new window.
This is either from internal testing or a mock-up because it's not actually in-game yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So...
well, actually, the look of this actually is...
Yeah. We do not know if they're going to change, some currencies retroactively, but, you'd assume still like flight stones, crests, that those will still operate in the usual way. But I think a lot of those currencies that are useful for cosmetics, collection, that kind of thing, that'll be transferable pretty easy. And if they do want to flag any important currency as being transferable, they can do so very easily.
Just do it.
Yeah.
There's also, my God, please do that with 7th Legion service medals. And
yes.
I don't have to farm out that fucking Moonsaber. I have enough across a couple of characters. I think I have just enough, but I haven't been bothered.
The mobile Warband bank as well. So if you get 2 characters the max level, you will get the Warband bank distance inhibitor, which gives you just access to your bank.
Yep.
Which is sick.
That's just it.
There's also account-wide reputation stuff. So once a rep is converted to being Warband-wide, reputation progress will display as the furthest that any character on your account has achieved. If you were Renown rank 5 for Vildraken Accord in one character and 10 in another, your new Warband Renown level will be 10. They do say, though, that a few reps they opted not to convert, like the Glimmerog Racer and the Winterpelt Furbolg, as those did not feel fitting with the fantasy of those reputations. The idea being you do them as that character.
Yeah.
Interesting distinction. It doesn't necessarily...
I agree with the Furbolg one.
Yes.
But the rest, I don't agree with. So there's maybe a little bit of pushing to go, make it fucking account wide. Yes.
Yeah, so they say then that they are converting... okay, so they're converting Sword Army, Archives, Artisans Consortium, Cobalt Assembly, Rathian, Sibelian, and then Dream Orders, Loam, Valdraken, Iskara, Maruk, and Dragonscale Expedition. Also, account-wide achievements will be the default. And then also the human diplomacy racial is changing. There is no more bonus to reputation. They say, unfortunately, with Warband reputations, this racial causes problems because of its character-specific nature. They don't want people to feel compelled to play a specific character or race to earn Warband level rewards more efficiently, so they'll convert this into something new. But they don't know yet what it's going to be. So, overall, Warbands, I think big thumb up. There's also other things like the Warband gear that you can just give to your alts. That you just get by playing. And I do think that's most of it. But again, Ian said that this is a foundation, which very much implies they will be building something on top of it. It would be a bit weird to just, I don't know, dig a hole, pour a bunch of concrete and call it a day. So who knows? Who knows where this will go? A lot of people are thinking, could I do delves with my Warband characters? Could I do a dungeon with my Warband characters? Can I have a base with my Warband characters? All of these actual questions in the heads of players and probably designers as well.
Yep, the answer is maybe someday.
Yeah.
Maybe someday, open brackets, way more likely than it was like 6 months ago. Yeah, that's for sure.
So,
something I do want to say though, account-wide achievements, Fun thing that was brought up when they talked about that in the video was actually that there's a number of achievements that, you know, the way the renown is taking like the highest thing.
Yeah.
There's a number of account achievements, and they said most of them will be like this, but they like obviously there's no detail which because they mentioned it in the Warbands feature video. Adding up progressing across different characters. So if you
That's
have
really big.
half an achievement done on the character and a quarter of it done on 2 others, depending on the achievement, you'll just log in on pre-patch and it'll pop.
Yeah, you're going to log in and get a lot of achievements probably.
Yeah, which is
Wow.
likely the case for a lot of people who have like half done things, or collections apparently is one thing like that. So I don't know what that'll do to like the total mount number, because you know the total mount number changes based on, you know, what class mods you have access to. They're probably going to see that actually change pretty differently, which is cool.
Interesting.
I really dig that.